Hello, welcome back to the Barley Lads. As always, I'm Zane with Bryce behind the camera. Today we're talking about Jameson Black Barrel Irish Whiskey. This is Jameson Black Barrel. This is a blended Irish whiskey out of the Middleton Distillery in Middleton, County Cork. ABV should be 40% and 80 proof. For the age, this is a non-age statement, but as an Irish whiskey, we know that it's a minimum of 3 years old. Price, you should be able to get this between $32 and $40. For the mash bill, we don't know much, but we do know that there's a pot still component and a grain component. For this compared to the Jameson original, this is going to have a higher pot still content, giving it a little bit more spice. Let's get to the tasting. I will say that Black Barrel is probably my favorite under $40 bottle of Irish whiskey that you can get. It is, I believe it is a little bit higher pot still content, which makes it a little bit spicier than your original Jameson. On the nose, you're definitely getting a lot of vanilla, some peppery smells. A little bit of the cereal grain, maybe a little bit of fruit from the sherry components. Like I said, this is coming out of the Middleton Distillery. Oh, that's really good. This has been described as the entry Irish whiskey to bourbon drinkers, to get them into Irish whiskey, because one of the cool things that they do for making Black Barrel, it's right on the label, charred for rich, smooth taste. They actually do a double charring with these, and it describes it a little bit on the back of the label, saying brings the wood back to life. The reason for that is it pulls a lot of those sugars back out of the wood that you wouldn't be getting out of just a bourbon barrel. With that rechar, you're pulling more of those sugars from the bourbon that had soaked into the wood, and you're getting those extra flavors with that. So it just makes it a more complex whiskey than a Jameson. It's just so good. I really enjoy this whiskey. On the taste, again, you're getting pepper, creamy, vanilla, a little bit of wood. Definitely a longer finish than you get with original Jameson. Vanilla sticks, more wood. That twice char really gives you more of a wood flavor, more of a wood component, which is why it can be popular with bourbon drinkers, getting them into into Irish whiskey. So a little bit more about Jameson. Originally out of Dublin, out of the Jameson Distillery, founded in 1780 by a Scotsman, John Jameson. They combined with Powers and the Cork Distillery, becoming Irish distillers in the 60s. It saved Irish whiskey because so many had shut down through Prohibition and being torn down by the English not buying it, not allowing it through their ports. A lot of Irish whiskey was just lost, as well as Scotch becoming so popular after Prohibition. When Ireland became a free state, the Scotch was able to come through different ports, whereas the Irish was cut off. We can blame the Irish or the English for that. So. Well, I think that about covers everything about Black Barrel. Great whiskey, quality whiskey, great price point. You should be able to get this pretty much anywhere that you can find Jameson. It's on most shelves, most stores. Well, thank you for watching another episode of The Barley Lads. As always, I'm Zane, Bryce behind the camera. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell to get notifications when we post new videos. Sláinte.